Hello everyone and welcome back to another live stream, and today we're going to be framing some markets for Sandown this upcoming Wednesday. Thought I'd go through the meeting. I want to do this more regularly on Wednesday meetings. Obviously Pick 7 competitions running and it's good metro racing, and I'm going to be on course for one of our horses going around in race 3. So can't wait to get stuck into it. We'll go, as if anyone doesn't know or hasn't watched any framing markets videos so far, and this is your first one, well, we go to racing and sports, we get all their ratings, we put them in, and then we tinker based on jockey ability, trainer ability, gear changes, and maybe speed maps and distance stats and all that. So it's not the most in-depth thing, but it definitely gives us a sort of a guide. Last time I did this was for Tats Tiara Day at Eagle Farm, and we ended up getting the winner with Polystyrpan. So that sort of puts us on the radar in terms of framing markets. And we won't waste any time. We get straight on with race number 1 at Sandown. I'll go through and put in the ratings of all the horses based on, this key over here. Alright, so the first one's St. Eustace, and its stats aren't great. I'm going to give framing St. Eustace a 2. I don't reckon it's much of a winning chance at all. Goliotis. Unlikely. I'm going to give it a 3. 2 very low scores to start. Alhambra Lad, better. I'll give it a 16. Bazzini, not great. I give St. Eustace a 3 as well. I give Bazzini a 4. Or should I? I'll give it a 6 because it's in the middle. No, you know what? I'll give it an 8. And my laptop's going to die. This happened last time. I should really come prepared. I'll have to get that soon. Alright, Boars is the next one. Probably the same as Alhambra Lad, just slightly shorter. So I might give Boars a 15. Alhambra's a beast wet trucker. Well, its peak rating on soft ground is a 38, which is the same as Boars, so I can't really separate them based on that figure, but maybe I'll take that into account. I've marked it favourite so far. Funambulist. Funambulist? Is that how you pronounce it? Funambulist? Oh, it's coming down from Sydney. Oh. Funambulist. It's probably just better than Alhambra Lad, so I'm going to have to give it a 24. Preparation is key. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Pearl Rain, 12-month figure, good. Good on soft ground. 3 back, it was okay. Or in its last 3 runs. Now I'll give it a 6. No, I'll give it a 12. Pearl Rain. Riverport. Maybe I'm being a bit harsh on that horse. Riverport, I'm going to give it 28, just higher than Funambulist. Savvy Valentino's a big chance based on that. I'll give it a 64. Pacino, good. I'll give it a 16. Given too many 16s, I should have changed that. The Awesome Sun hasn't run good for a while, but it's getting there. I'll give it a 14. There's a few very close together. Zofala or Zafala, Not likely. I'll give it a 4. Here for a good time. Up there. Pretty good. I'll give it 32. A breed. Probably needs to improve. Up in class, absolutely bolted in last start, and I think easy progress through with barrier 1 and 3 kilo climb. Well, we'll get to that shortly, the tinkering, but that does sound like it's a very good setup for Alhambra lad. Where are we? A breed. 6. Christmas. Is this horse coming from overseas? It doesn't look likely, to be honest. I give it a 4. And Lorenzetti doesn't look likely to. Alright, so I've got the first bit. I've forgotten to get sports bet up as well. I am unprepared today. We'll go now to the jockey and trainer ratings. Alright, I'll give an upgrade to 5, 8, 13 and 16. Boars, I would put up to a 16. Riverport, 30. Here for a good time, 34. Lorenzetti, 4. No, 3. 3. Trainer ability, I'll give an upgrade to Goliotis. I can go up to a 4. Still don't think it's much for winning chance. And Riverport gets another upgrade, slightly. Alright, gear changes. St. Eustace, that doesn't really matter. I'm going to go to, what's the distance? 2400. I'm just going to quickly go through and see. No, that'll take too long. You know what? I'll just leave the distance. Settling position. Actually, no, we do barrier speed. Lorenzetti be trapped out. Oopsie daisy, I just changed to breed. And go back up there. A breed looks to have a tough map, but I'll leave it at 6. Apart from that, everything seems to. Oh, the Awesome Sun might get a bit far back. I'll give that 12 now. And actually, you know, I'll put a breed down to a 5 just because that doesn't look too good. Pearl Rain, Lorenzetti back to a 2.5. It's drawn out too wide. Actually, no, back to a 2. St. Eustace and Pearl Rain look to get back. St. Eustace 2 and Pearl Rain can go down to 10 and 10. Alright, so we've marked Pacino favourite at 3, or basically $4. I'll go to here, odds comparison, and just put him in from there. We'll go for some sports bet odds. So 35, 11, 14. 15, 10, 650. 23, 550, 12. 10, 35, 34. 6, 21, 23, 27. Okay, I think we found some major value here. Savvy Valentino. And is there any... There's not really one horse that's major unders except for maybe Goliotis. So everything is negative except for the other one's the Awesome Sun, but still don't think that's much of a chance. So Savvy Valentino, I've marked $4 and it's $12. So that's how to go in race 1 in my opinion. It's drawn. I'm not sure where it's drawn. It's drawn gate 2, so we might get stuck. But judging off its form, it's been racing in the city, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, ran behind Strawberry Rock last start, very good, and before that was pretty good behind Teofilo Star, and it's on a Wednesday grade, 56 kilos, and it's $12. Rightio. It's a good way to kick off the day. Now, I'm going to go and get my charger before my laptop dies, so stay there. Race 2. Let's get on with it. There's a lot of big fields. A lot of big fields this meeting. Time for rating. So flossing. This looks a very even race. Where do we start? Flossing is a chance. Double Cherry is first up from overseas, so it can be a bit misleading. 3 for Naught first up. Not a great figure on soft. I'll give it an 8, but I don't know what the price is or how the market will treat it. Crackerjack Prince doesn't look likely in that lot. Swiss Hero, not bad. It's getting fitter. What did it do last start? Run okay. I'll give that I'll give it an 8. Heavenly Emperor. Heavenly Emperor's pretty good. Probably slightly below flossing. Aesop. At its best, it's good enough. Started favourite for a good race on Stakes Day last start. But will it be at its best? I'll still give it a 16. Bump it up to 20. I'm not sure how to treat this race. It seems a bit confusing. Big Brew probably only has the potential of a 24. The Duke of Dubai probably needs to improve a bit. I'll give it a 8. Burgunder. Pretty good. I'll give Burgunder a 32 on there. Irish Rockstar. Probably just below them. Give it a 20 alongside Aesop. Matthew, not bad either. Might give it a 28 alongside Heavenly Emperor. Fireglow 2. Yeah, and gets further out in distance. I give Fireglow 2 36, just surpassing, what's its name? Flossing and Burgunder. Ivan's Hero. Yeah, that's a 44. Seb Song. That's going well too. Give that 36 as well. Time Quest. And a best last 3 figure of way more than should. Blake Shinnon. I'll give it 36. Oh no, this race is going very, very not well. And Meteoro needs to improve. I'll give it a 6. Alright, that's a tough race. There'll all be tough races on this card because it's a midweek. Jockey ability, I'm only going to give 1 upgrade to Aesop. 22. And trainer, give 1 to Irish Rockstar and 1 to Bagunda. Marked Ivan's hero favourite at 8.50. Double Cherry Gelded, I doubt that. Earmuff's first time Heavenly Emperor maybe improves at 1. And Speedman. Irish Rockstar might have to work, so I'm going to put that horse back down to 20. Mediaro might have a hard time on the fence, so I might give it a 5. Aesop's very poorly positioned from a map point of view. Fireglow 2 will have to find a spot. Apart from that, Time Quest maybe down 1 just because of the map. Put in the odds, but I'm not sure because they're all even. So 21, 23, 19, 46, 11, 35, 21, 27, 11, 15, 7.5, 18, 9, 11.2, and 20. Okay. We've got Swiss Hero bang on 2.17. That's pretty good. Look at that number. Alright, what are we going to do? Okay, we'll put Fireglow 2 in green. And Flossing in green. And in a very even race, probably take on Time Quest at the price. 320 seems a bit short considering its ratings are very similar to that of other horses around it. Flossing at $21 and Fireglow 2 at $18 look to have good chances in race 2. Right, race 3. We part own 1 in this race, and it's number 15, Crimson Light. So we'll go to race 3. I think this one will be a very even race too, because I've looked at this market because Crimson Light's in it. But let's just go anyway. Arctica looks a chance, 32. Fearentless, unlikely, 4. Saving Grace from overseas, 41 best last 3, 32 last start. What did it do? Say it's a, don't know, I'll give it a 12 though. Not big on it. Game Girl up there. Maybe unlikely. No, it's probably a rough chance. I'll give it an 8. Najiko, pretty good. I'll give it a 24. Sprout Wings, down here. Wasn't good last start. What happened? Didn't go so well, but first up it was good. And it sprouted wings that day, so I might give it an 18. Born Hustler. Better than Arctica in terms of ratings, so I'll give Born Hustler a 48. Morkeb, just behind Arctica, so I'll give it a 28. Dane on Tour, not bad. 14 is the very best I can do for that horse. Free Flying Star is gonna be 16. Now I'll give Dane on to a 12. Free Flying Star 14. So far we've got Born Hustler favourite at $4. Leavore or Leavore. What does it do first up? Not much. I'll give Leavore a 6. It's True. Hasn't done a lot. I'll give It's True I'll give it a 6 as well. Delicious Tycoon. Not bad. Pretty good. Back in distance. I'll give it that at 32 as well. That's a good chance. Born Hustler favourite at $5 so far. Fantasizing probably has to be. I'll give it a 5. No, I'll give it a 4. And the big one, Crimson Light, the horse we part own, 39.5 puts it basically above everything else. But that was at the peak of its powers. It's first up. I'll give it a. First up, we'll have to improve, but I'll give it a 28. Black Comb, it's up there too. I have to give that a Delicious Tycoon 36 and Black Comb 36. So Born Hustler favourite at the moment, 660. Rutherford, nah, 3. Alright, neural time. Jockey ability, give Arctica and Najiko upgrades. Trainer ability, upgrade for Arctica, Saving Grace, and Free Flying Star. Gear, nah, and Speed. Arctica will be trapped out in no man's land. I'm putting that all the way back to a 28. Delicious Tycoon, trapped out very wide. I'm putting that back to a 30. Fiorentless Morkeb, trapped out wide as well. Born Hustler maybe back slightly, but not too much. That looks good. Alright, now let's put all the odds in. 6.5, 17, 20. 16, 4.8, 23. 11, 10, 9.5. 21, 21, 17, 21. 61, 27, 950, 46. Okay, so Born Hustler represents value. Crimson Light represents value. And Delicious Tycoon represents value. Taking on Najiko, who I think is the favourite. So this race, Born Hustler, probably my on-top selection. Crimson Light, our horse, has somehow come out in the green. It's first up. Michael Kent thinks it's ready to go. It'll get back and probably be winding up late, finishing a nice 5th or 6th. But I still like it having it in there. And Delicious Tycoon draws a bit wide, but can go forward and be hard to beat. So maybe Born Hustler the 7 ahead of the 13 Delicious Tycoon and 15 Crimson Light in the third there at Sandown. All right, we've had a good start. Found one in race 1, which is probably the standout so far. And race 4 is upon us. All right, we'll start. Galgani. Its past couple of runs haven't been great. Give it a 12 because I know how good it is. There. Bio Bay or Bower Bay, however you pronounce it. Probably an 8. Cuban Link. Better. That's a good chance I get a 40. Defiant Diva. Slightly, below Cuban Link. 32. Extreme Step. I remember it winning first up, and that was good. If it can do that again, it's probably a 20. I'll give it an 18. Miss Verbier. Not bad. Probably the same as Extreme Step, but I'll go 20. Ballinora. Its best last 3 is rated way through the roof, so we'll see what that's for. Oh, the City Adelaide where it ran 2 lengths. Okay. But last start, battled away okay. Give it 22. Miltita. Not bad. Give Miltita a 24. Anahita. Probably 44, just ahead of Cuban Link. Lovey May. 36. Oh, this is a very tight race. Throntari. Needs to find some form, but it's pretty good, so I'll give it a 16. I'll give it a 12. Adkey. 6. Bellini Miss, wherever that's gone. Its best last 3 was pretty good. That was this run. First up, it doesn't do so well though, so give Bellini Miss a 6. Favourite, we've marked Anahita. So far, it's at 640. Critical. 2. Kulili Ace. 4. Not great. Little Mermaid. 8. Not great either. Tinkering time with jockeys and trainers. No jockey up. I'm not giving any jockey upgrades. Trainer upgrades to Miss Verbier and Bellini Miss. Just Miss Verbier up to 22. Bellini Miss up to 8. Anahita out to 680. Any gear. Blinker's first time for Cuban Link can really sharpen that horse up. And I'm going to put it in the lead on 48. Tongue tie for Defiant Diva may improve it slightly. I'll get a 34. Crossover noseband for Little Mermaid, 9. And now the speed map. Actually, you know what? I'm putting Cuban Link up to a 56 because of that. I think that's a good, that's the wrong race. I think that's a good gear change. Alright, Cuban Link back down to a 48 because of the map. Bower Bay back down to a 6. Cuban Link can go down to a 44 because of that. It's now equal fave with Anahita. Miss Verbia is going to face a bit of difficulty. Extreme Step will be getting back. That also faces a bit of difficulty. And Lovey May face a bit of, actually will it? It'll face a bit of difficulty getting across. Alright, we'll put in the odds. So 31.7, 4.87. 8, 9, 17, 9. 13, 34, 31. 61, 23, 23, 31. And 21. Value appears these two runners, Anahita and Lovey May. Lovey May is $34. Have I missed something? So Anahita was originally our favourite before I made Cuban Link favourite, and now it's back with they're equal favourites, Anahita and Cuban Link. I've marked them, but Anahita's got better, credentials than Cuban Link slightly, and although Cuban Link gets the blinkers first time, which I really liked, you know what? Even though its map is poor, I'll stick back to 48. Still doesn't make much of a difference. And Lovey May, its last start figure was a 39, which puts it almost equal with Cuban Link's last start figure. And Cuban Link ran on a Saturday, I remember, against Passione. Was that on a Saturday? Yeah. Or was it? No, it was on a Wednesday. Passione did pretty well. What did Lovey May do? It won at Swan Hill, running away from them. So they'll go forward again. That'll be hard to beat. And Anahita ran a pretty good race behind Passione. And that comes through the same race as what Cuban Link did. Cuban Link 60, Anahita 57.5, and it's the same here. Anahita will face some trouble from that gate, probably. Yeah, it will. Why didn't I put that down? $40. Still, I think Lovey May represents the most value out of that. Alright, race 5. Quay. What did that do last start? Before that, bolted in at Sandown. Give Quay 24 as a starting point. Valley Forge. Still got to get some fitness, so 2. Wasaka. That's tricky. Give it a 20. I'll give it a 24 as well. Botti. Only about a 6, probably. Bookman. Shakespeare. Higher than Wasaka. 32. Bainbridge, even higher, 48. Claudia Moore. Probably have to give it 28. Dillian. Oh, its best last 3 was good. That was overseas. First up, it'll take improvement out of that. I'll give Dillian a 32. 36. What else? Cormorant. Not bad, but probably only a 22. Another wide open race. Thorin. Probably as good as Bainbridge, if not slightly better. 52 for Thorin. Blazing Rebel. Even better than Thorin, slightly. 56. New favourite. The Cunning Fox. Needs to find form, so I'll give it a 6. Nordic Pride needs to find form, so I'll give it a 4. Feuermond needs to find form, but its best last 3 was good. That was at Mornington. That can win, can't it? Feuermond. I'll give it a 28. It's up there. And Brawl is pretty good too. Give Brawl a 32. We'll go with trainers and jockeys. Oh, what's all this point stuff? Jockey upgrades to... Hold on, it's not sorted itself out yet. There we go. Cormorant and Dillian will get upgrades. Dillian will go to a 40. Cormorant go to a 24. Trainer upgrades for 9, 12, 15. Blinkers first time for Feuermond. Speed map time. Feuermond's got a terrible map. Put that down to a 26. Dillian's got a poor map too. Put that down to a 34. Claudia Moore's got a very tricky map. I'll put it down to a 22. So Blazing Rebel continues to come in now. Valley Forge has got a tricky map, but I won't count that. Alright, there we go. That'll do it. $11.71, 9.5, 31, 21, 11, 10, 10. 5, 41, 11, 4.2, 18, 91, 26, 23. Value can be found, well, Cormorant and Thorin, and I'll go Brawl is the main value, and all of them are within a couple of each other. So out of that, Thorin, probably because it's the highest rated. Brawl and Cormorant look the 2 value picks, and Blazing Rebel, who we marked favourite, is the actual favourite. Yeah. Dillian, who we've ended up marking $12, is $5. I can see why. But that race looks to be Thorin on top, Cormorant and Brawl the value options. Another big field for the next one. We're getting through it though. Jamara hasn't run for a while. A long while, Jamara. Best last 3 was a 2-year-old handicap win at the Bull. First up, drawn wide will have to be good, so I'll give it a 10. Demon Award is up there. I'll give it an 8. Hill Rip behind Demon Award. 6. Gee, not much yet. Command Success behind Hill Rip. 6. Street Elite. Four. Now that I've seen the ratings, I might just not too good the chance, but their chances. Immortality. 32. The Guava, almost a very big chance. I'll give it another 6. It's now odds on. Bang Home. 1. I don't think it can win based off that. Great Gust. 2. Not good. Star Mistress. Last preparation I did pretty good. That's probably a 12. Von Hawk. 16. Diablo. Probably a 2 again. Mighty Sapphire. Look at its form. It's only because of the Jack and O run. Um, 3 or 2? Go 2. Southern Chili. Best last 3 was pretty good. That'd probably be a... That'd be up there with Immortality. The Guava 250 at the moment. Miss Jenny Lynn has to improve. Okahoon Carrot has to improve. Bonds Your Back. It's probably 40. So the Guava commanding favourite in race 6 at the moment. Jockey upgrades for Von Hawk and Jamara. Guava up to $3 now. Trainer upgrade 1 for Bang Home, up to 2. Blinker's first time Divazoo's out. Immortality may help with the gear changes. Go to the speed map. Street Elite and Jamara have bad maps. Guava back in the $2 range. Mighty Sapphire, Von Hawk will have to get a fair way back. Diablo will be spotting them a start. All right. $17, $12, 7.5, 34. 35, 5, 8, 31. 35, 18, 3.9, 27. 4, 14, 21. 81, 26. And I've forgotten to put 2 in for these two down here. Value is easily the guava, who's actually $8 in the real market. Taking on Von Hawk at the price, $3.90 is way too short. I've marked it $19. And Bonds Your Back. And also slight value with Southern Chili. So the guava commanding and Bonds Your Back looks way over the odds. And Southern Chili as well looks over the odds. We're finding a bit of value here. That's race 6. Race 7. Yet another big field. Alright, we'll start with Polanco. 32, straight out the blocks. He's the real deal. Probably needs to find something. Eight, probably. 4. He's pretty unlikely. Marchand's Ensemble. First up, not great. Off a long layoff. 8. Love and Laughs. Not great again, but can win first up. We'll give it a 12 because of that. Netanyahu. 20. Amygdal. 28 up there with Polanco. Actually, I'll put a level with Polanco. Siggy. Probably just higher than Amygdal. 40. 10 Commandments. Just higher than Siggy. 44. Smiler Marshall. 3. The Hass. Maybe 36. Matau Ma. 24. Shines. 28. Oh, this is a very open race. Phoenix Global. It was 32. Tazi Calling. Can it win first up? It's pretty good first up. Give it 16. Rheinberg. Wherever that horse has gone. There it is. Oh, last time it produced a pretty good figure. Can win first up. Rheinberg's right in there. I'll give it a 40. Not enough effort. Maybe 3 in San Marino. 4. Why do I keep forgetting to put this stuff in? Not enough effort. Good jock. Trainer. Upgrades incoming for Siggy and the Hass. Alright, joint favourites. Sig Posit at the moment, Sig Positano and 10 Commandments, both at 880. Tazi calling blinkers first time, automatically better. Go to 24. Alright, now, speed map. Ten Commandments, really poor barrier. I'm putting that down to a 34. Really poor barrier. Not enough effort. Netanyahu, Mateo Ma, poor Gates. Who was the other one? Netanyahu. Sig Positano now favourite at 850. Martians Ensemble will map to get right back. Sig Positano might have some trouble the rails. I'm putting it down to 40. We've got 3 equal favourites now. As I'm going to go to the odds comparison. 3 equal favourites at $9.20. 19, 26, 35, 31. 19, 26, 35, 31. 16, 18, 7.5, 10. 24.8, 11. 18, 21, 13. 6, 26, 41. Value here. Okay, so it's one of these races again. Polanco, we've got Love and Laughs basically spot on. A Megdal. And these two, Shines and Phoenix Global. So overall, hard race, probably stay out. The 3 favourites I've marked very close together. I've got Polanco, Megdal, Shines, and Phoenix Global as value options, but I wouldn't be too sure. If I had to pick one, I have to go back to the ratings. If I had to pick one, then it'd have to be probably Polanco due to the fact second up will improve. But pretty tricky. Then last race. We're nearly at the end, the light at the end of the tunnel. Bigolino is a big chance. 64, straight off the bat. Riddlero, 4. Bigolino's $1.06. Ocean's Gen, 3. $1.10 now, Bigolino. Bullet Wing, 6. Haywood, it's caught up now. Star, 40. Piedra, 40 as well. No, 44. Regal Asmon, 4. Amboon, 32. Arnold, Its 12-month rating's pretty good. It'll need to improve a bit, but can. I give it a 30, give it a 40 for victory. Probably a 3. Zarafa can give a 36. Bigolino favorite at $5. Magnetic Prince 24. Just Jono 56. Designer Dreamer 6, and the Silent Sermon 28. Not bad. We're on the last. Increase for Magnetic Prince. Trainers. Upgrade for 3 Oceans, Jen, and Arnold. I'm going to keep there. Favorite is Bigolino at $6.90 at the moment. For victory, gelded. I doubt that. Blinker's first time for Amboon. Should see an improvement. Winker's first time for the Silent Sermon and Regal Asmon. Should see improvement. Zarafa and Riddlero have wide draws. Bigolino cling on to favoritism. Amboon looks to have a sticky map. Piedra will get a long way back. And the Silent Sermon. Alright, let's put in the odds. So 5, 27, 27, 18. $9.5, 18, 23, 26, 26, 7.5, 23, 12, 6.5, 46, 41. Value here. Don't know which horses they are yet because I haven't looked. So Lone Star, Piedra, and Amboon. And the Silent Sermon. So 4 of them again. Alright, so I'm going to do this where I just pick one again. Last time it was Polanco. Piedra, been up for a while. 39.5. Lone Star. Best last 3 was pretty good. Last start, not great. Who was the other ones? Amboon and the Silent Sermon. Amboon gets Blinkers first time, which can improve it, but will need to. And the Silent Sermon. That's really close to call. I'm staying out. Just any one of those 4 in the last would do, but I've marked Bigolino favourite just ahead of Just Jono. If you're here and you haven't seen any of the other races, then we'll go through them. So in race 1, found lots of value with Savvy Valentino. I marked it $3.95. It's $12. Race 2, Flossing and Fire Glow 2 were them 2 that represented value, taking on Time Quest at the price. Race number 3, Born Hustler, pretty good. The horse we part own, Crimson Light, came out as a green, and so did Delicious Tycoon. But Born Hustler probably the best winning chance out of all of them, taking on Najiko at the price. Race 4, Found Value, Anahita, and Lovey May, the main value, Lovey May. Race 5, these 3, Thorin, Cormorant, and Brawl. Thorin probably the best winning chance out of them because I marked it shorter than the others. Race 6, the Guava, big value. Bonds back, big value, big price. Taking on Von Hawk at the price. Probably gets a bit stuck from the barrier. And this one, there was 4, but I ended up going with Polanco just out of those greens. But I've marked 3 equal favourites in Reinberg, the Haas, and Sig Positano. Inadvertently marked the top 3 all the same price. And finally, the one we just saw, it's our Lone Star, Piedra, Amboon, Silent Sermon. They're all basically the same sort of green as each other. Piedra probably represents most value looking at that. But I did mark Bigolino favourites. So that's going to do it for this live stream. Hope you enjoyed. Hopefully I found you some value at Sandown on Wednesday. Can't wait to be on track to experience it all. And yeah, I'll see you for the next Framing Markets video, which will be either this Thursday or this Friday. And I think it's going to be for the Sunshine Coast because there's a couple of races there which I'm keen to keep an eye on. There's a few listed races and group races. So I'll see you all then. Bye for now.